132 Lawrence Street in historic downtown Aiken.
When the unexpected happens, who do you turn to? My law firm helps people who've been hurt in a car wreck. When the unexpected happens, George St. Kinsey Lawyers is there for you. Getting help is easy. Just call George St. Kinsey Lawyers at all nines.
Your safety comes first with the First Alert Radar Network. First just got faster. From the station that's on your side, this is News 12 at 6 o'clock.
You may need to grab an umbrella as storms move through, bringing some cooler temperatures with it. We're going to tell you where those storms are headed next. But first up tonight, the I-Team continuing its coverage of the Burke County Sheriff's Office. Last week, we uncovered Sheriff Alfonso Williams did not send the Assistant Rec Director's DUI case forward for prosecution.
Our I-Team's Wrdw found that county employee's case was not the only DUI case the Burke County Courthouse doesn't have a record of.
The I-Team told you about just one DUI case not being sent forward to prosecution here at the state court office in Burke County. Now, the I-Team uncovered another DUI case, this time involving a man that deputies say was so intoxicated he could barely walk or talk. Now, despite deputies saying that he could have killed someone that night, there's still no record of his case here at this courthouse.
We're still rolling now. He's slow rolling through the ditch.
On December 18th, 2021, Sergeant Rob South with the Burke County Sheriff's Office tries to stop a white Ford pickup. The driver, Daryl Tucker Jr.
What's going on, buddy? Oh, you had that much to drink? All right, get your lights. Cut the truck off. Go ahead and step out for me, buddy. Huh? I can't understand what you're saying.
Don't worry me.
What? Don't hurt you?
Don't worry me.
I don't know what you're saying. Whoa, watch out. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Don't worry me.
Just stay right there. Just hold tight right there.
Me.
I'm not going to hurt you, buddy. You were all over the road.
You hurt me. I know that.
Yeah, I'm not going to hurt you, buddy.
You got me to.
Yeah.
Sergeant South calls for other deputies on scene.
He's 5'8", like, he can barely talk. Dude, you were all over the road. Dude, he was all over the ditch and everything. You were everywhere.
Even after Sergeant South stops Tucker, he's still in shock he got behind the wheel that night.
Man, he was all in the ditch, and I don't know how he ain't wrecked. I mean, he's in the ditch right now, but he was driving through the ditch back there. Mr. Tucker, how much have you drank, bud? How much have you drunk? I see you got some open containers in there right now, but...
Deputies see that there are several open containers in the front seat, with medication nearby and a shotgun sitting in the passenger seat.
Hey, he can barely talk. He is so under the influence of alcohol and most likely some medicine. I've seen some medicine next to it. It's Daryl Tucker. As soon as I seen him, I recognized him. I was like, Lord, dude, he was all over the... Dude, he almost went in the, up over the hill down there by Dollar General when I got behind him. And then he was driving through this ditch.
Hey, Daryl. How you doing, buddy? You anything to drink tonight?
Yes.
How much? A lot? How much is a lot?
Again, the state solicitor's office has no record of Tucker's case or Assistant Rec Director Robert Allen's case. It was the first time their office was looking at the paperwork when I showed the case manager the booking report from the sheriff's office. During the traffic stop, Tucker tells deputies he'd been drinking for several hours and was on his way home.
Let me ask you this, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the drunkest you ever been and 1 never being drunk or touching alcohol, how do you feel right now?
5.
About a 5. Again, a 10 being drunk and 1 being sober. You feel about a 5? Do you think you under the influence too much to be driving?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Deputies try to get Tucker up to the road for a field sobriety test, but body cam shows he can barely keep his balance.
There. My man, just stay right there, okay? Right there in front of the vehicle. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Lean up against the truck that week.
Mr. Tucker.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. You're going to hurt yourself. You can't even walk.
Yeah.
Here.
Come on up here, man. We're gonna help. Unfortunately, I need him to help me get you, okay?
Come on, Mr. Tucker.
We're gonna get you up here so you don't fall.
Here, come on. I'm gonna help you. We're not trying to scare you. Come on.
I just want you to lean up against the truck right here so you don't
I'm
fall.
gonna help you walk, okay? Come on. There you go. You all right? Yeah. Okay.
Deputies eventually get Tucker up to their patrol car.
Well, you take me home and just listen, I own a big structure up in this county. And I don't want to be embarrassed. Like, I'm drunk.
I can't take you home, Mr. Tucker.
I live right there.
Instead of going home, Tucker was arrested and booked into the Burke County Detention Center for DUI, open container, and failure to maintain lane. On Tucker's citations given to us by the Burke County Sheriff's Office, a court date was scheduled for March 3rd of 2022.
I understand that you're drunk. You were all... I don't know how you didn't go in the Dollar General parking lot. When you made that left-hand turn off of 25, you were going up that embankment. I don't know how you didn't hit me.
You're right, embarrassing.
And then...
I'm doing my business.
Look, sir, I can't help what you're talking about right now. You could have easily killed yourself or somebody the way you were driving.
Now, Daryl Tucker is the second driver arrested for DUI in Burke County. The I-Team has uncovered where Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams appears to not have sent that case forward to be prosecuted. Now, the I-Team reached out to Tucker, but he has not returned our call. The result of this for both drivers, though arrested, were never charged and never went to court to face their DUI charges. As for Burke County Sheriff Alfonso Williams, the I-Team would like to sit down and ask him some questions, but he has stopped answering our emails.
Another eye-opening report there, Will Rio. Thank you very much. Going to show you something brand new here, a live look at our brand new camera up at Thurman Dam. As of about a half hour ago, News 12 can now give you some awesome views, 360 of the Thurman Lake Dam, a view we're happy to bring you night after night. Riley, even the sunsets from up there are just going to be spectacular.
It really is, Richard. Sunrises, sunsets, looking down the river, up at the lake. We're going to have some fantastic views. And you can see from our tower cam right there, looking down at it, they are generating. So starting to release some water. And I can see one person right there fishing inside some of that moving water. So looking forward to capturing some beautiful views there at the lake. And the lake is one of those spots that has...
All new at 6 o'clock, the Richmond County Board of Elections have called a special meeting to review a recall petition filed against Richmond County Sheriff Richard Roundtree. According to Georgia law, this recall could mean the removal of an elected officer. In the application filed by Eric Loggins, he claims Sheriff Roundtree has violated his oath of office and has failed to perform duties of the law. 100 people signed as sponsors. That special call meeting will be next Wednesday. If the board approves the application, the election superintendent will file the application and start the official public petition process. We'll update you as more information becomes available. The cost of college tuition is expensive. I'm looking at the numbers here. U.S. News & World Report ranked 440 different universities across the country, including local schools like Augusta University. Back in 2018, the average cost of in-state tuition was just over $10,000 a year. In 2023, that number is now $11,000 a year. Same for out-of-state students in 2018. Tuition over $25,000 a year. That number has now climbed to $28,000 a year. And some students may be able to ease some of that financial burden at the CSRA College Night tonight.
Right, 15 seniors have the chance to win a $1,000 scholarship as well as explore all the different pathways to their future. Hallie Turner joining us live at the James Brown Arena. So, Hallie, they're telling everyone to bring questions with them tonight. What are some of the questions you've been hearing so far?
Well, Richard, some of those questions kind of follow along the lines of, where do I go next? You know, what does that future look like? It's always scary. Am I picking the right university? How do I know that? This event is always super big, and tonight is no different. Talking to parents and students, those questions all come down to how they can afford the best school and get the best dream made. Every family wants their child to be able to chase whatever dream they have, but there are some realities to face preparing for that dream. So a lot of the questions tonight have been, again, about financial aid, loans, and of course, those scholarships.
And having financial aid is very, very, very important because, like I said earlier, you don't know exactly if you're going to be able to get certain grants, if you're going to get the Hope Scholarship, the Zell Miller Scholarship. So we've got to have an open mind on, okay, if I can't get that, what's the next plan? Is my child going to college? And if so, what's the cost?
It would definitely help me with finding that financing I'll need because this is we got med school and stuff that's financed.
Now, this event goes until about 8:30 tonight, so you still have a chance to get down here and get your name registered for one of those scholarships. They've already started announcing the first winner tonight, and they'll go throughout the rest of the evening. But as you can see, there's a lot of people here. There's a lot of booths. Again, over 115 booths here. There they go again over the loudspeaker. So, they just announced the second scholarship. So people are cheering, and it's going a little bit crazy around here, but you can always come out until around 8:30 tonight.
Okay, still time, a couple more scholarships to hand out, and congratulations to that scholarship winner.
Also tonight, a Wrdw police officer cited for hit and run in his patrol car and now out of a job. News 12 first showed you this video a couple of days ago, appearing to show Officer Anderson Delaford hitting a car in that parking lot. That's of Walmart and Max Fitness over there. Then Delaford's police lights turn on as he drives out of that parking lot. Today, Wrdw's police chief announcing he's been fired for violating the city's policies and procedures.
The Garden City Rescue Mission has been rescued, but their new mission is just beginning. Next at 6 o'clock, we're live from their Share-a-thon event.
And we're continuing rain chances through tonight into tomorrow morning, but much nicer weather by Friday afternoon, lasting at least through the first half of the weekend. We'll have that full forecast next. Tuesday, mostly sunny, and those temperatures look very comfortable most of next week.
Riley, thank you. And thanks to thousands of dollars of donations, they've raised more than $500,000 now for the Garden City Rescue Mission, and just in time.
They surpassed their goal by almost $30,000. With this money, they will buy the property and expand, but the mission is not over yet. Sydney Hood joins us live. So, Sydney, what can you tell us? Are they still doing the telethon since they raised their goal?
They are, Laura. They're going on until 9 o'clock tonight. We've got a group right here who are steady picking up the phones right now. They are waiting to hear from you. Go ahead and give them a call at 888-682-0485. Call them so you can be a part of this new future, this new beginning for Garden City Rescue Mission.
I can just say praise God, praise God, praise God.
Mission's accomplished.
God has not only met our goal, but now he's starting to bring us into our dream, our vision for the ministry.
Eyes are on the future now.
The vision of what's going to be next is now looking like that's going to be a possibility. That God's not just going to allow us to have this, but we get everything we need to make this ministry secure, safe, sound for the future.
While giving thanks.
We've got $5 checks in the mail, and every one of them was just as precious as the $50,000 checks that we got.
It took a village.
Immediately, it was like, how can we help? What can we do?
You know, $500,000 goal or $495,000, and thought, that's a tall mountain to climb. That's a lot of money to raise.
But with a lot of support and hope.
I've never had any lack of confidence or faith in this.
It happened.
I just felt like the community was going to come together, with no doubt.
It just shows the impact that this place has in the community, where so many folks have pitched in and helped out to meet the goal and exceed the goal, and just continue to see great things done through this place.
The community really has come together to help rescue the rescue mission. Just now, I was given their latest update. This is all new at 6 o'clock. They are sitting right now at more than $587,000. They told me their goal tonight is to get to $600,000.
That is amazing, and the phone line's open until 9 o'clock. Sydney, thanks so much for the update, and we couldn't be happier for Garden City.
It really is incredible. It was such a tall order, but this community came together.
In a big way. Yeah. We're back after a quick break.
First Alert Radio. On your sideline, sports brought to you by the Hawk Law Group.
When it comes to playing at home or on the road, most high school football teams around the CSRA have had a solid balance of both to start the new year. But the North Augusta Yellow Jackets are not one of those teams because this week they're playing their 4th consecutive road game to start the new season. Despite having to travel to 3 of their first 4 games, the Jackets are standing tall at 3-1. North Augusta's tough non-region schedule continues against Dutch Fork on Friday, a team they've struggled against in recent years, but it's clear the Jackets are picking up momentum.
He's stepping up in big-time games, making those third-down stops, making big plays all throughout the game is really what helps us a lot. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like we got some dogs on defense that really like to make plays and get around.
The last couple of games, we've been executing really well on offense, and we just got to keep that up and keep the same intensity. And defense has been executing really well, so as long as we all play together and get it done, we can get the win.
After starting last season with a 1-5 record, they're in a solid position right now to get their 3rd straight win, and they're in a much better position when they face Dutch Fork this time around tomorrow under the lights at 7:30. Now, speaking of under the lights, the 460 people casting their votes on our website helped decide the showdown between the defending state champion Thompson Bulldogs and the Laney Wildcats will be our under the lights game of the week. News 12's Alyssa Lyons will have live coverage from the Brickyard tomorrow night.
Ted, thanks. The Kidner Foundation, known for their generous giving to the Children's Hospital, and we're putting a spotlight on another donation to the Children's Hospital of Georgia, $250,000 from the Oconee Capital Home Builders, going toward the Kidner Foundation and Friends Center for Pediatric Behavioral Health and Wellness at the Children's Hospital. The CDC says almost 1 in 5 kids have a mental, emotional, or behavioral disorder, and only 20% of those have access to the care they need. Oconee Capital presented that check in front of one of the homes their company is building. We asked why they felt that need to donate.
We've been in the community building now for about 11 years, and we thought it was time that we were able to give back to the community.
And what a gift it is. The Kidner Foundation's goal is to create a positive environment for kids as they battle mental, emotional, and behavioral disorders. We're back with more after a quick break.
This place is my home. When I was little, I'd see Plant Vogel every day on my way to school. And today, I'm proud to say I work there. To see a pile of dirt grow into a working nuclear power plant is incredible. At Georgia Power, investments like these new nuclear units will serve our customers with reliable, zero-emissions energy for generations to come. And that is clean energy for a growing Georgia.
In off-roading. Or get 0.9% APR plus 2,500 trade assistance on 2023 Sierra Denali 5.3-liter V8 light-duty models. See your local GMC dealer.
It's grand opening celebration for Interiors Market, the newest concept store by Weinberger's Furniture. Right now, save $250 off any purchase over $9.99. Save on everything in store and save on anything you customize to order. This coupon is on top of our already discounted furniture, mattresses, and accessories. Don't miss the celebration and deals.
Come see what's new.
Interiors Market, right across the street from Weinberger's Furniture.
If you need a new...
All right, for our weekend forecast, we are going to hang on to temperatures a little bit below average for us. 84 Saturday, 83 on Sunday. By Sunday, unfortunately, there is more rain heading our way, so try to get those outdoor plans in relatively early into the day. Now, the look from our new dam cam, this is actually down the Savannah River, so a little bit different vantage point for you, but they are generating electricity right now, so releasing a lot of water from the dam. And right now, the lake level is about 4 feet below full pool, so they actually have entered level 1 drought status there at the lake. So they are starting to limit how much water they do release, but a beautiful view. Looking forward to seeing a lot of fantastic views there from our new camp. Now, take a look at our full forecast. We are going to see much nicer weather over the next couple of days.
Our next live update comes at 7 o'clock on NBC 26.
And we'll see you back for more News 12 tonight at 11.